Hello, hello, hello. Boy, that T do it every time. What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Rants with Ray. My name is Rayniecemitchell, and I am here because I got a message for you all. Y'all, the demonic delay, the demonic interference is a direct confirmation that the blessing is already here. Okay? It is just, you got to wait for, okay, the blessing is already done, right? God, what He's going to do is already done, meaning that the blessing has touched the physical realm and it's making its way to you, right? And not even really making its way to you. It's already yours. But you have to walk into the version of yourself that is called to steward the blessing. If you don't become the version of yourself that God has called you to be, then technically you're not the rightful owner of that blessing. You're you would be an imposter basically because you haven't become the person who you're supposed to be in order to manage the blessing and multiply the blessing and steward it. So God is saying that the blessing is already here. And the interference, the delays, the obstacles that are presenting itself before you right now with such intensity is a confirmation that the enemy is trying to throw you off of your pivot, throw you off of your circle so you don't reach this next level, so you don't break the cycle of poverty, so you don't break the cycle of delay in your life. Because for whoever this video is for, what you're about to receive, the way your life is about to change is about to be, man, massive. It's about to be massive, and the enemy is mad, and he's been trying everything to throw you off, everything. And it's important right now to keep your head up, stay planted in God, and don't give up. Do not give up right now because you're so much more closer than you think. You're so much more closer than you think, and that's why it's been so hard. It's been so hard because you're so close, and the enemy knows that the second you cross the finish line of breaking the repetitive cycle of whatever it may individually be for you, it's over. It's done. He's not gonna be able to even use the same tricks, the same tactics anymore to be able to attack you. You're going to be up under a covering like no other, and I'm telling you, the obstacles, the warfare is a confirmation that what you've been praying for is right there, y'all. And I'm not just saying this just to say it. I've really been feeling it so strongly all week. Like, man, something big is about to happen. I feel like whoever this video is for, you could feel it too. This is not something that I'm coming to tell you you got to go pray about. This is something that you've been already feeling. So whatever God has been leading you to do, asking you to do, or putting it on your heart to go ahead and start it. Do it. Walk into it. Because if you're waiting on the perfect moment to step into something or to do something, you're going to be waiting forever. The perfect moment don't exist, y'all. The perfect moment is when you decide to step into alignment. So what God has already done can come to you fully. So you, well, not even come to you, but so you can walk into it. And God don't want this window of opportunity to close without you walking through this time. Because for whoever this is for, you've missed the window of opportunity. You've missed it. before. And it was like your spirit, you didn't necessarily know, because it wasn't like a physical finish line that you could see, that you never went across, right? So it was in the spiritual, meaning you went through a lesson, you did all the things, but it's like going to school for an entire year, right? For that whole grade of the year. But then you don't decide to take the final exam to pass to go to the next grade. It's like, well, what was the point of you going through the process if you wasn't going to finish? It's time for you to complete what you have started. It's time for you to complete what you have started. It's time for you to complete what you have started, or get into the gist of whatever you start must be completed by any cost, no matter what happens. Because I feel like, even that's even for myself, not even just for y'all. Like when my brother died and well, was unalived, like I stopped. I used that as an excuse to not keep going, because I'm like, damn, life is happening. But I'm learning that no matter what, you got to keep going. You have to be consistent. If you want to see a breakthrough, you have to be consistent. And it goes back into that message that I was listening to about poverty from Tiffany Buckner, how she says people that usually deal with poverty a lot, or just a poverty mindset, because poverty isn't just like not having money. Poverty is not knowing how to steward what you have well. Poverty is a thinking. But basically, she was talking about how people that are in poverty, they like to avoid the process of things. They don't like to go through the process of anything. They love to skip steps and take shortcuts, right? And I'm feeling in my spirit that whoever this video is for, no more shortcuts, because the shortcuts have cost you so much time, energy, and just like unnecessary extra warfare. The shortcuts aren't really shortcuts. They look like shortcuts, but they cost so much. The cost of the shortcuts aren't worth it. Because if you keep going through another shortcut, you won't even be the same individual anymore. So, y'all, there is a major, major shift that has already happened. And there's a window of opportunity open right now. Major window of opportunity. And God don't want his people to miss it. So get into alignment with what he's asking you to do. Right? Don't be distracted by the warfare that you're seeing. Because it's going to be different things that pop up. But if you in alignment, you're going to see God fixing them just as quick as they present themselves. Literally. I've been seeing it with my own life. Like every time God will come with a breakthrough, it seemed like the enemy come with something to try to attack the breakthrough. So it's like to come and try to eat it up. And God been telling me that's a spirit. And God been showing me, like, it don't matter what the enemy try to do. The enemy ain't more powerful than me. And it's already done. It's already done. What I'm going to do is already done, which means you just got to walk in it, believe it, know it to be true, and know that God don't forsake the righteousness. So, God don't forsake the righteous. So, I got to be real with y'all. If you are experiencing an extended amount of, as far as like delay, meaning you have been stagnant for a period of time, for an extended period of time, you have to look at yourself. Because if you're being delayed by the enemy and you're in like complete obedience to God and full alignment, that season of warfare is not going to last for a long time. It's literally going to be like a season, a few months. Well, let me not say a few months, but it's normally short. It's not super, super long, right? And when you find yourself in the same position for a super long time, that is not the divine warfare. That ain't even just necessarily demonic warfare. That is stemming from your own disobedience. Because, like, when you're in full obedience, the way your life moves, like, God is a God of movement. So you're not going to stay, God isn't going to keep you in one grave for 3 years. That's not how God works. After God does one thing, he is on to the next. So if you find yourself stuck, that means that, because even if it is witchcraft, right? Let's say somebody says witchcraft, somebody's projecting or doing X, Y, and Z. In order for the witchcraft to work, you have to be in disobedience. You have to be out of alignment in some type of way, form, or fashion for it to not work. Because when you're in full alignment, God will guide you on what to do to, for one, you'll have a covering. And God will also guide you on what to do to avoid the warfare. So it won't touch you. So it's so many different things that will be implemented when you're in full alignment. So it's time for some of you all to also be real with yourselves of, what am I in full alignment with God? Am I doing the last thing that he asked me to do? Because it don't matter. This is what Shantia was saying. It doesn't matter how much you pray, how much you worship, how much you fast, how much you tithe. If you are not obedient, if you can do all those things, go to church every Sunday, every Bible study. If you are not obedient, none of that will matter. None of it will matter. Obedience is better than sacrifice. And I feel led in my spirit to really, really enforce that, y'all, because something is happening in the spiritual realm where, for the people that's in full alignment, they about to see the shift in such a powerful way. It's going to blow the minds of his people, man. It's going to blow the minds of his people. So I just want you all to get in alignment with what God is asking you to do. Don't be distracted by what isn't working, the different things that look like it's falling apart. The enemy is just trying to attack what isn't. He's just trying to attack whatever he can get his hands on, because he knows that once you walk into this next season, it's done. It's over. Like, once the shift fully, once you move into alignment with God in this shift, it's done. And the enemy knows that, and the enemy is upset. So get excited. Start worshiping now, thanking God now, because your life is getting ready to change in a major way. If you can get into full obedience with what he's asking you to do. Do not be distracted by the different things that are trying to pop up and steal your peace. Do not allow the distractions that pop up to steal your peace, because it's trying to steal your peace so you can't hear the instructions that God is trying to give you next. Okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. God loves you so much more. And take me back to God. Take this message to God. And I pray that it helps you all on today. So, that is it, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.